Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Tomorrow, this Tory government will publish legislation for its biggest power grab since the Scottish people voted overwhelmingly for the Scottish Parliament in 1997. Westminster's plan to impose an unelected, unaccountable body to rule on decisions made by the Scottish Parliament will not be accepted. The decisions of the Scottish Parliament must and will be decided by the Scottish people. We also reject any attempts of lower standards from one part of the United Kingdom being imposed on Scotland, knowing that this Tory government is prepared to sell out food and agriculture industry to his pal Donald Trump. Will the Prime Minister confirm that his Tory government are once again ignoring the wishes of the Scottish people and launching their hostile agenda against devolution?
Prime Minister.
On the contrary, Mr. Speaker, what we are doing is possibly the biggest single act of devolution to Scotland, to Wales, to Northern Ireland in modern memory. And you should be celebrating them, the 70 powers or more that are going to be transferred to the elected people in Scotland. What he wants, by contrast, is trade barriers, Mr. Speaker, between England and Scotland. Nobody able to use sterling in sterling. He talks about unelected and unaccountable people. What he wants to do, Mr. Speaker, is hand the powers that we would give back to Scotland from this Parliament to Brussels, which is neither elected nor accountable.
Ian Blackford.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Of course, the document we're going to see tomorrow is going to talk about the benefits of a single market. It's a pity that the Prime Minister doesn't understand the economic value of the European single market and customs union. This Prime Minister often states the need to respect referendum results. Then he should respect the decision taken by the Scottish people in 1997. We know this government is undertaking a full-scale assault on devolution. A Brexit settlement Scotland rejected, imposed on Scotland. An immigration system Scotland rejected, imposed on Scotland. A decade of Tory government Scotland rejected, imposed on Scotland. It is no wonder the First Minister's approval ratings are 3 times that of this Prime Minister. Effective leadership and respecting the will of the people, contrasted with the bumbling shambles coming from Westminster. Scotland has the right to have our decisions made by those we elect, not bureaucrats appointed by Westminster. Will the Prime Minister guarantee that his plans will not be imposed on Scotland, that Scotland will have the chance to choose for ourselves?
Prime Minister.
Mr. Speaker, well, first of all, I think, I just to repeat my point, Mr. Speaker, it's something extraordinary for him to attack unelected bureaucrats for any role they may have in Scotland, when his proposal is to hand back the powers that we are going to be, this place is going to be transferring to Scotland, back to Brussels, where they are neither elected nor accountable to the people of Scotland. So I really don't know what he means. As for his point about respecting referendum results, Mr. Speaker, I think the House will recall that there was a referendum on the issue of Scottish independence, on the issue of breaking up the Union in 2014. In 2014, they said at the time that it was going to be a once-in-a-generation event. I think they should keep their promises to the people of this country and to the people of Scotland.
We will make America great again.